Once during an event, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was then president, refused to sit on a chair that was designated for him because the chair was larger in size than the other chairs. This was one of the several instances where Kalam's actions became synonymous with the simplicity and humility that was the hallmark of his public life, both as India's top scientist and most loved president. At a convocation of IIT BHU Varanasi, Kalam was the chief guest and there were 5 chairs on the stage, the center one being for the president. The other 4 were designated for the top university officials. Noting his chair being bigger in size than the others, Kalam refused to sit on it and offered the chair to the vice-chancellor to sit instead, according to a published account. The VC couldn't, obviously, and another chair was made available immediately for the people's president. When youngsters and teenagers sought a meeting with him, Kalam, who always wore a genial smile, not only obliged and gave them his precious time, but he also listened carefully to the ideas the kids had. Soon after it was declared that Kalam would be the next president in 2002, he visited a modest school to deliver a speech. His security detail was minimal and he didn't mind taking control of the situation when the power went off. Speaking to around 400 students, Kalam ensured the power cut didn't cause any interruption. He walked right in the middle of the crowd and asked the students to surround him. He then spoke to them with his bare voice and delivered, like always, an inspiring keynote. When a subordinate of Kalam at DRDO couldn't take his children to an exhibition due to work pressure, he surprised his subordinate and took the children instead, according to another published account. As the president, Kalam was entitled to invite anyone as presidential guests to the Raj Bhavan during his first visit to Trivandrum, now called Thiruvananthapuram. Kalam had spent a significant time as a scientist in Trivandrum and he invited a roadside cobbler who was quite close to Kalam during his scientist days in Kerala and the owner of the small hotel where he would often have his meals.